All right, everybody, welcome back to MultiGen Collectables YouTube channel. Please follow us on Instagram at MultiGen Collectables. And we are back with another video from the blue container. If you remember in part 2, the last video, we went through these different cases, these slim cases with cards in them that featured some early to mid-90s Upper Deck and Don Russ, along with some Leaf. And we got nostalgic. We got nostalgic. We felt good about, being a teenager in the early to mid-90s and remembered what it was like to have these cards in our possession and, what it meant to us to see a Ken Griffey Jr. or a Frank Thomas card like this. It was special. Opening a pack and finding just a beautiful card, or even buying something from a dealer. So today we're gonna go back into this blue container and see what else we find. All right, so I can see through the top, and I'm just gonna reach my hand in there and grab a stack. And first thing I'm pulling out is this screw down card holder for $1. Oh man, look at that. It's a screw down, $1. Probably bought this at a card show or at a card shop, and I don't know what these would go for today. I'm guessing $3 to $5, right? I'm guessing. All right, let's go in here and see what we find. All right, so here we have a stack in rubber band. Let's dive into these first. All right, here we go. Taking the rubber band off, and we're back with some Collector's Choice Upper Deck. Probably 1993 or 94. Let's turn this over. This is a Tim Salmon 1994 Upper Deck Collector's Choice Up Close and Personal with Tim Salmon. Again, Upper Deck was doing it right from jump, from the beginning. Here we have a Mike Piazza, 1 of 12. What is this? This is a Topps 1994. Yes, 94 Topps. Number 1 of 12. Mike Piazza. Look at the drawing. How dope is this? Oh, Stadium Club. See what I was saying earlier? Topps Stadium Club. Fleer Ultra. These cards did it right. They did it right. And, you got these special insert series. Card 1 of 12. All right. So we got Mike Piazza. We have Tim Salmon. What else we have? Home Run Club member. 1993 season. Hit 35 home runs, which as a catcher, that's great. And this is also Topps Stadium Club. Here's the front side. Topps Stadium Club, Home Run Club, Mike Piazza. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. Notice the difference in the foil. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this card here on the left, the last name is in a gold leaf, right? You have the gold foil. This card is the red, okay? So Stadium Club started to introduce a variation where even their foil was a different color. As you see here on this one, red foil, right? So this is a 93 award winner, Topps Stadium Club, also in the red leaf, the red foil. Whereas this one is in gold. There you go. All right, so you have the same card, but it's a parallel. Apparently, Topps Stadium Club was doing parallels way back in the 90s. I didn't know this. 1994, I was 15 years old. I was not paying attention to anything dealing with parallels, inserts. I wanted the card. If I liked the card and I liked the player, then I was gonna get the card. I was gonna either buy it, or if I pulled it in a pack, I was happy. So what to do? Here we are in 2025, going into 26. What to do with these cards? Okay, we have a gold and a red foil, and this is the back. Okay, National League Rookie of the Year in 1993. And yeah, he was that dude. Solid player. Next card up, Mike Piazza again. Up close and personal with Mike Piazza. This is Upper Deck Collector's Choice, 1994. All right. Again, they were doing it right from the jump. Card number 1. Look at that. Piazza was batting leadoff in the 1994 Topps Gold set. Topps Gold, one of my favorite Topps series, right? Look at that card. 1993 Rookie of the Year winner, as you see right there. Topps Gold. Beautiful card. This is an Upper Deck Star Rookie, Mike Piazza, 1993. Okay. Upper Deck 93 Star Rookie. Card number 2. Boom. All right. Going back into the container. What are we going to pull? What are we going to find? What's the next stack? What's the next stack? Oh, let's see. What else can I grab? What is easily grabbable? Okay, here we go. Next one, Frank Thomas. Again, going back to some more Frank Thomas. I guess you could say it's easy to see that Frank Thomas was a player that I was collecting heavy. Don Russ, Spirit of the Game. Card number 6. So it's safe to say Mike Piazza, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr., Juan Gonzalez, they were players that I was collecting pretty heavy by the time I was 13, 14, 15 years old. Here we go. Here's another Stadium Club. Topps Stadium Club with the gold. All right. So there's a difference between the gold and the red foil. There we go. Home Run Club member, 93 season, 41 home runs. Not bad, dude. Frank Thomas. Here we are again with our Don Russ triple play. Looks like an insert. Okay. Don Russ triple play. Not mad at it. Frank Thomas. So let's grab these Frank Thomas cards. So here we have the 93 award winner. This is the 94 Topps Stadium Club. And again, you can see the red foil, right? The red foil, the red leaf, as opposed to the gold. So there's a difference there. Now here's the Topps from 1994. And let me just show you the difference between the Topps Gold and the regular Topps, right? Topps Gold, it says Topps Gold and it's in gold foil. The name is in gold foil, as you see right there. But the regular base set, no foil, no gold. Okay, we'll set that down. Here we are, Score Gold Club, full card in a foil or a laser foil. Look at that. Frank Thomas. Again, all these scuff marks are on the case, not on the card. So Score started getting into the gold leaf and the gold foil and the reflective stuff early as well by 1994. Not bad. Gold Rush, Score. Leaf, man, that gold leaf ribbon stamp, such a beautiful classic touch. Like, that's so simple, right? It's such a simple touch to a beautiful card. Leaf was doing it right early on as well. This is 1993 Leaf. Frank Thomas. Upper Deck, Frank Thomas. This looks like a regular base card. right? This looks like just the base, but it's a nice card, and it's Frank Thomas, so therefore I was collecting it. This is 92 Upper Deck. And then we have this Fleer 1990. How interesting. It says here that Frank Thomas was DH. Why was Frank Thomas a DH in 1991? This is a 92 Fleer. What happened in 91 that Frank Thomas was DH? He hit 32 home runs. He still played first base. So why is he recognized as a designated hitter? Let's find out. 1992 Fleer. Okay, this was actually a really clean card. The picture kind of off-centered with the name and the team logo. This is actually really nice the way they did this. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. All right, let's see what else. Can we grab something else? Let's see. Do I see any more loose cases? Let's grab one more. Let's see what this is. What's in here? What is this? What is this? Mark McLemore. Okay, so we're going back to Topps. Mark McLemore. Oh, so this is 2 cards in here. Huh. I definitely either got this from a dealer or I put them together to save some space for whatever reason. So as you can see in here, there's 2 cards. I don't know if you can tell on camera. This is a real slim case. This is like a super slim case. Okay, so we have 2 cards. Mark McLemore, and Benito Santiago. All right, interesting. That's a cool action shot for both of them. I love these action shots. So here's the big question. Big question is what to do with these cards. What to do. Do we sell them individually? Do we send them in for grading? Does somebody want to buy these? Is somebody interested? We have some cool parallels, gold and non in the Stadium Club. I don't know. You let me know. What should I do with these cards? Should I put them back in this blue container and save them? Should I sell them? Keep them in a personal stash, a personal collection? I guess I might with certain things that are important to me, you know. I collected Frank Thomas, I collected Ken Griffey Jr., I collected Mike Piazza and Nolan Ryan for a reason. I don't know, maybe I just hold on to them. But if there's something in here that catches your attention and you're feeling it, let me know. All right? Now, I have something special in part 3. In part 3, we're gonna go off the sports grid. There's something right here, this case right here, and I'm just gonna give you a preview of what it is. Apparently, my grandmother, because I know this wasn't me, or at least I don't believe it was me, bought this Skybox Lion King complete set. Look at this. The Lion King movie had a complete set of trading cards. So we're going to be getting into this. And if you look really closely, it says 8 cards per pack. So this was an 8 card per pack box. And in here, this is the actual pack. Right, my grandma was notorious for cutting the pack and saving it with the cards so that she knew, or I knew, or we knew that that's what was in here, or maybe that was just the thing to do. So we're gonna dive into this in part 3. All right. So again, thank you for watching. Please like the video if it brought you to your childhood, if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, if you're a sports collector, and you've been collecting since the 90s, maybe this brought you back. Look at Simba. Look at Mufasa. Look at that. Iconic photo. How iconic is that? Boom. Lion King. All right, everybody. Lion King's coming up in part 3. We'll see you next time. Peace out.